I've crossed Arizona and made it to the New Mexico border. It's super windy, almost blowing me off the road, but it's a lovely day and the breeze feels great. I'm so happy to be now in New Mexico.
Clack, 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 clack.
So exciting. We're going to introduce you to a woman who's proving age is just a number. She's 80 years old. She's going on an amazing journey. She's in our green room right now. Can't wait to talk to her about how she's showing all of us how we can age in really a healthy way.
I was just looking at her Instagram, by the way. So adorable. Judy here, Judy Benjamin. She was posting about her. She's like, live soon from Good Morning Arizona. So shout out to Judy, 80 years old, walking over 3,000 miles.
Wow.
Certainly an inspiration.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me.
So tell us how you got this idea. What made you decide I'm going to go on this health journey?
Oh, what a great question. I think a lot of things came up. I was very eager to get the message out about the fact that you can reverse early cognitive decline. Many people have done it. I happen to have been patient 0 with Dr. Dale Bredesen, who was the person who told me about the protocol 13 years ago. So I've actually been following it for 13 years, and the process was something I wanted people to know about. So that's the main reason, so that just like having the interview with you, getting radio interviews and all of that, and meeting the wonderful people along the way, I'm able to tell my story. The secondary reason is that my mom passed away from Alzheimer's several years ago, and I want to kind of honor her by, we didn't know then what we know now about the possibilities. I wish we did. I wish we had have known that, but here I am, and I'm telling this story, and I want people to know that there is quite a lot that one can do.
So you were 67 years old. This was 13 years ago
Yes.
when you got that early onset diagnosis. What were the signs that you saw, and why was it so important that you got help right away?
Well, the signs come on gradually. It's not like you wake up one morning and your brain doesn't work. It's a gradual process. You start forgetting names. You start seeing your neighbor, and then suddenly you can't come up with their name. For me, the thing that really set me off was when my grandson came over, and I scooped him up in my arms and I called him by the wrong name. And I said, uh-oh, and because I knew the hereditary issue, I knew that my mom had Alzheimer's, and I also knew that 4 of her brothers did. It wasn't the only sign, but I'm a great driver. I've traveled all over the world, and I'm very good. I'm a pilot. I'm very good at directions. But when I started getting lost in familiar places, driving around, I knew then the trajectory that I was on was not a good one.
Well, we're so glad that you're here and you're talking about this. Before we go, you're going to be walking this 3,000 miles. How can people follow along with you on your journey?
Oh, thanks for asking that. Well, I have a website which is judywalks.com that has the whole story. And then on the Instagram, it's Judy Walks America. Judy Walks America.
And what I do have to ask this, what are your favorite walking shoes? Do you have a favorite pair?
Actually, I do. They're Zero shoes.
Ooh.
They are, I don't know if everybody can see.
There we go. Go, Judy.
And these are so clean because I've saved them for personal appearances.
Oh.
But no, I have a Zero Shoes is actually one of my sponsors, and they provided shoes for the walk. They are zero lift, which means that you're walking as though you were a little kid barefoot. It aligns your shoulders, your hips, and your knees, and you really avoid any injuries and any stress on the joints, and you have great balance. And I'm also a yoga teacher, so I'm very much involved in having good posture and good balance.
How many miles are you going to be walking a day, do you think, during this
Well,
journey?
yesterday I did 20.1 miles, and I've done that before. Some days it really depends on how early we start. It depends on the heat, how hot it is. And sometimes it's been really from California to here, it's been a lot of mountains and a lot of upward long stretches. So I walk slower on those, but my feeling is this is not a race, it's a journey. And I think walking is the most natural thing that humans do. And it's so much easier than running or cycling, which I am a cyclist also, bicycles, but I've seen some of those long stretches and I thought I could not ride a bike up this hill, but I can walk.
Yay. Judy, thanks for joining us. An inspiration. Let's get out and walk 20 miles
I'm
today.
walking today for sure.
Great, you do that.
We'll be right back.
So it's day 40 and guess what, guys? I hit 500 miles. I'm actually over that now because that was a few hours ago. Okay, I still have a long way to go, but you know what? I'm going to get there, and I'm going to get there because all of you are sending in such encouraging words and comments and support, and I love it. Keep doing it, and please support our walk for Alzheimer's awareness raising. So please go to the website and go to the Instagram. You all have that number by now. Judy Walks America. Thanks. Till next time, down the road. This most amazing scenery I'm privileged to walk through. It's quiet usually. The road is much less traveled than others I've been on. The only sound that I hear is the crunching of my footsteps on the gravel. And if I stop and listen carefully, I can hear the wind blowing through the sagebrush. It's such a peaceful place and really allows one to get in touch with your thoughts and what's going on in your mind and body. It's really quite a wonderful experience. What has been most meaningful to me in my 500-mile plus walk from San Diego to where I am now has really been the people I've met along the way and how interested they are in what I'm doing. There's virtually no one who has not in some way been touched by Alzheimer's and other neurodegenerative diseases. So they're most interested in learning more. And that really fulfills what my mission is on this journey, is to let people know that there are many, many things that you can do to mitigate memory loss. And in some cases, if you start soon enough, you can totally reverse the symptoms.